Everybody, I am up today. I am participating with Chrissy's Beautiful Life on her 30 days of sketches. What I just showed you was today's sketch, which is from Page Maps. I'm not going to follow this sketch at all. I have every intention of following it when I start. So I'm showing you the products I'm going to be using. This is a Traveler's or a digital collection from Tracy Reed. All those Traveler's notebook papers, all those die cuts. And then I have some brand new products from Scrap and Happy Studio that I am super duper excited about and adore. So this layout is definitely a hybrid layout. I'm going to start by matting my photo. So let's talk a little bit, while I mat my photo, let's talk a little bit about hybrid layouts. So I am new to the idea of a hybrid collection and using hybrid layouts. I started my hybrid journey when I attended Tracy Reed's section of the Scrap Smarter experience. You'll recall that was like the end of August. And she had an amazing class. And then from there, I started following her and I started looking at her digital products and I loved them, but I'm not a digital scrapbooker. So funny story, well, it's not funny, but she does her printables in such a way that they come in like a PDF. So you literally just print them. So I have a Canon Pixma. I bought a couple of her collections to try. I bought some Epson matte premium presentation paper. I gave them a go and I was hooked. Oh, they turned out so good. First of all, they print super easy. So it's not like a digital collection. We have all these little pieces and you have to try to like digitally figure out how to get them all onto one canvas. They come as a PDF. You literally just download and hit print. My Canon Pixma did amazing at printing these collections, and the Epson Premium Presentation Paper was fabulous. It's a fabulous paper. This is I think it's called Oh So Thankful collection. It's a fall collection, and I am here to tell you that this is probably 1, 2, 3. I probably have bought 6 collections of hers so far and printed the PDFs, cut them apart, and I have amazing collections to work with. Cool, right? So I'm super duper excited about her principles right now. I think it's like my favorite thing. So you saw me there. I took 3 of the Traveler's Notebook papers, and I cut them into banners. So first way I'm deviating from the sketch. 3 banners, not 1. Also, there will be no circles on this layout. Next, I grabbed some washi tape. So I want to give my banners, because they're Traveler's Notebook size paper, so they're 4x8. I need them to hit just a little bit lower on my page, right? Sorry for my messy hair, don't care. Just tossing that out there. I wanted them to hit a little further down on my page. So to kind of compensate for that, the fact that these are 8 inches tall, and I really kind of wanted them to hit more at like the 9-inch mark, I grabbed 3 coordinating washi tapes from my stash. The middle gingham one is Simple Stories, and the other 2 are Paper House Productions washi tapes. I'm making myself a little bit of a border, so I grabbed some white cardstock and I'm just lining it up along the edge. The reason I am doing this, I probably didn't need to, but I wasn't sure if I was really going to like this or not. I wasn't sure how this layout was going to turn out. I was kind of like, I wasn't quite sure where I was going with this from here, because I obviously was deviating hugely from the sketch. Like, my layout doesn't look anything like the sketch. Except I took some inspiration from it, right? There's banners across the top. And the embellishment clusters, those kind of like work where I put them. So anyway, I'm just trimming this down so that I have this border, and that's going to help me to place my Traveler's Notebook papers so that they fall just a bit further down the page, because I liked that look. I didn't like them to be as high as they were. And since I am using 4x8 papers, this is the kinds of stuff you have to do, which I'm totally cool with. So if you are a hybrid scrapbooker, I would love to know where your favorite printables are from. I don't know that I'd be able to find printables that I like as much as I like the ones from Tracy Reed. I really, really love them. They are just gorgeous. She has some really, really, really amazing printables. So what I'm going to do now, see how nice that banner is now? It doesn't, it goes just a little bit further down, which is what I really, really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to glue, now this was silly of me to do, but again, because I used that Epson matte presentation paper to print this stuff on, to print these printables on, it's a nice thick heavy paper, which is going to come in handy because I just glued this banner down, and then I want to tuck the other two underneath the banner that I just glued down. Whoops. So I'm just going to grab a tool. I think it's like one of my mixed media tools, just something to make a mark. Nothing major, no big deal, just something to make a mark. I'm going to put it right there, make a little mark, trim this off, and then I will have two banners. I'm going to trim the other one the same height, and then I'll have two that I can go ahead and trim. And then I'm going to tuck them both underneath that blue gingham. And so what that will do is it will give me a base for my photo and then my embellishment clusters. So I'm just going to go ahead and tape those down. And here's the part where, like, yeah. So then I have to pull this completely up. But I'm giving that paper 110 stars because I pulled it up and it didn't rip and it didn't, like, shred, which can happen quite often when you're dealing with paper you've put through your home printer, right? So I was super happy about that. Took a deep breath and went, whew. So a note on the ephemeras. So that pile of ephemera there is, I choose to print the PDFs and fussy cut them. Fussy cutting doesn't bother me. But if you don't like to fussy cut, she also provides the type of file you need to be able to cut those on your silhouette. So yeah, she makes it really easy. I don't know that I would have ever gone or been interested in printables or interested in hybrid scrapbooking if it wasn't that she makes them so easy to print and use. So now I decide that, okay, I know we've already gone like off the rails on the sketch, but why not go a little more? So I like the border at the top of the page. I kind of want one across the bottom now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 3 washi tapes, and I'm going to stack them up exactly as they are on the top. I'm going to stack them up on the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do now. My camera cut out, and I shot the end of this video more as a layout share, so you guys could see all the embellishment clusters and how they turned out, because right about now my video went boop. And then my phone died. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through the embellishment part. I know the video caught until I had put down the washi at the top and bottom. So for embellishments, I used the cut apart ephemera from Tracy Reed's collection. And then I used 3 of the new Scrap and Happy Studio epoxy flares. This one says cutest pumpkin in the patch. This one says autumn is my favorite color. And then this one says autumn is here. So my way of choosing my epoxy flare was that I really wanted to use this Celebrate Autumn as my title. And since I was using autumn, we needed autumn on the other things. That's kind of my fall rule. So if one of the typography things I use says fall, then everything says fall. And if one of the things that I use says autumn, then everything says autumn. I don't mix them. It's just my own personal thing. I also went ahead and used one of these cardstock pieces. These are brand new to the Scrap and Happy Studio shop, and they are so fabulous. I love them. They're like on this thick, heavy paper. They have this gorgeous matte finish. These are a gem and a half. I absolutely adore them, and these are a new product. So if you want to take a peek over at her shop at those. And so that's pretty much it. You can see my layout did not end up anything like the sketch to a great extent. But you know what? I kind of put the embellishment clusters in the same areas a little bit. We still have the banners, so you know. But I really love how this layout came together. It's one of my favorites, and I highly recommend if you want to dip your toe into hybrid scrapbooking, check out Tracy Reed's shop because she has some really, really great designs. All right, guys. Be sure to head over, check out Christy's video, and I think there's a whole mess of people playing along with the sketch today. I know that my video is going up the latest, so be sure to check out everybody else's. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again on Monday for Maggie Home's Monday. Bye!